So the recording has started, and welcome back to day number 10 of me recording myself for 180 days. Yes, right. So welcome back to me recording myself for 180 days, 180 days regularly, because I believe that you are only 6 months of hard work away from living the life you have always wanted. And today is the day number 10, and we are going to talk about nothing. I know you may be surprised if you are first time on here, but I'm very sorry if you hear any shouts or if you hear any burst. If you hear any burst, because it's the season of Diwali in India and it's a festival of firecrackers, festival of light. So you will hear Hare Krishna. Not Hare Krishna, but you will hear all the burst. So today is day number 10. And do I have anything particular to talk about? No. I don't have anything particular to talk about, but today I'll show you what have I achieved. So I need to first fix my screen because I don't know how to use OBS properly to show you um, like the screen and stuff. I do know I do know how to record videos, but I'm not really great at switching all those videos. So this is the platform. Now my medicines are falling. So this is the Koza community platform. I know it's. I think it will be flipped in the video itself. I'm sorry. This is the Koza platform that I'm working on, and this is a community platform that I'm working, and it's complete. So, and I have told you again and again in the previous videos that it is complete, but I still wanted to show you guys that it's complete and how it looks. And there's also it's fully functional. Everything is done, and I also there is a news that I found out that my last to last video got 1,600 impressions on YouTube, and I was very happy to see that people are, and I also gained one subscriber, and I'm very happy to see that people are liking these videos where I'm very raw, whatever I'm speaking about, and all of that thing, and I really love it. I hope I am hearable. I hope I'm audible. Because in the last video I noticed that my sound wasn't very good. I was sounding very low, so I had to increase the sensitivity of my mic. Um, a week has passed. 9 days has passed to be accurate. And if you ask me, like, what is the thing that has achieved that has made me the most productive, is to be honest, consistency. And now I may sound like a douchebag, like consistency is not the right answer, but I can explain. So I've been consistent from the last some days, and I've achieved lot more than I achieved in the whole week. Like in from days 7, 8, and 9, I achieved the most out of the day 1 to 6. Like whatever I achieved in the day 1 to 6 is way less compared to the things I achieved in day number 7, day number 8, day number 9. So there can be two things, that I was building my foundations from day number 1 to day number 6, or I was way more consistent from day number 7 to day number 9. So you can try both. You can either be very much consistent. There is a thing that I would like to quote, that there are days. Uh, रुको, I said in Hindi. I'm trying to remember something. Was it something like there are days where nothing happened, and then there are decades. Right. Uh, I've got it right now. There are decades where nothing happened, and then there are days where decades happen, or there everything happened. I don't know how to say it properly because I can quote it very much. And if I like to say what are the top three things that I've achieved, um, I've learned how to be consistent. I've learned how to work with discipline. I've learned how to work with God and all of that. I think, and I'm also thinking that I should include some topics in the upcoming videos. Like, oh yeah, I just realized I have this really bad habit of saying Like it's not very. It doesn't sound very good. I should just stay silent, right? And I'm trying to improve that. Am I preoccupied with something? Yes, I am. That's why That's why I may seem like I am thinking about something in the back of my mind because I have something to think about, and I will, of course, talk about it in the next of videos. But do I also have something to talk about today? I'm thinking that I should include some problems that people face, like how to become consistent. Then I can talk it in the for any day. Like I can include it in day number 12 or day number 13, day number 14. I'm just using an example. I can talk about problems in the videos I record daily. Getting my point? That is also, I don't know if that's really the point about recording these videos because when I started, I was thinking that I would record these videos to record my progress and record whatever thoughts I have, but also fixing the problems of people is also one of my thoughts because I use Reddit not for that. No, I don't use it Reddit for that, but I do read whatever the problems because I searched Reddit because there is a AI called Perplexity that I got in which it told me that if you really want to help people, you can search up Reddit where people are talking about like the problems and you can fix those problems to make money. That's where I started at some point. Not really started, but there was I at some point. So I was searching for it, and then I found out that people are having also a lot of mental problems, whether it be staying consistent, whether it be staying with discipline, whether it be the love, whether it be money. And most of the time, making money is a discipline problem. Most of the time, it's consistent problem, consistency problem. Most of the time, it's a mindset problem. And like out of 1 out of 100, it's the money problem to make the money, right? So I'm also thinking that I can include those things because I have maybe achieved something that people will think that's remarkable, but I think that's not remarkable. Making 10K a month is not, and it's not very good to be honest. I didn't think that I achieved a lot, but I think I would achieve a lot if I did 100K per month, which I will in the near future. And today is the day, 17 October 2025. New Year is left, or New Year is just 2 months and 13 days away, or 16 days away, whatever is accurate. But yeah, uh, I think I got message from George. Wait a second. Sorry. There's a reel that I was watching before recording this video. My I just shaved today. Is it looking good? I'm looking very fat. I'll fix that. But right now it's the time for bulking, which is the time of the winter arc. I don't think that's the correct time to cut weight. I also think that I can't cut weight. And what else do I have to talk about? Like, if you would ask me, like, how can I stay consistent, or how do I stay consistent? Um, why do I do this? It doesn't look good. It doesn't really sound good doing I need to fix that, and I will. Now I'll be more conscious about whatever I say. Um, I was going to do that again, but yeah, I stopped. So how, if you ask me, like, how do I stay consistent? So, or how do I stay disciplined? I am, if if I want to be honest with you, I would say that I'm really only a 60% consistent because I remember the time where I was nearly 80 to 90% consistent, and after that time, I have never been at that point. Um, Sorry, why do I do this? Sorry, it looks shameful. So right now I'm only 60% consistent, or a maximum 65% consistent. And how I do that is, wait a second, my sister is calling. Sorry for going between the vid, but my sister is such a nuisance. God bless her. uh, so How do I stay consistent, or how I did increase my consistency or my discipline, is that I kept God in everything at first. Like, I put God first. Whatever I did, well, I don't know why the car is honking. And still, there might be a lot of people who think that who won't get the type of discipline or consistency by believing in God. But trust me, for me, God really did help a lot. Whatever I do is that I chant this mantra, which is called Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hare Paramatmane Pranata Krishnashaya Govindaya Namo Nama, which is, why do I do this? Oh man, I'm so fucking irritated. But this is a Hindu mantra that I do before I start my work, which is that Krishna, the Lord and the Savior. I don't think I use the Jesus word for Krishna. What? I don't even have any words to say about this thing. So Krishna, Paramatma. Uh, now it may look like that I'm doing this deliberately, but I'm not. Trust me, it's just in the back of my mind. I'm trying to say something else, but for the thinking time, I'm using to fill in the spaces. Not trying to do that. Will not do that. So, forget this mantra. So let me do something practical that anyone can do, because I think that most of the guys will not put God first, which is not very good, but still, which there might be some guys who are very practical about the things that they do. So what you can do is, before doing anything, right? Before doing anything, sorry, sorry for the gross section. I again stopped myself from saying that. All right. So again, being practical. So if you want to be consistent, if you want to increase your discipline, whatever you do, whether it be scrolling, whether it be writing something, whether it be reading something, I want you to ask yourself, does this really fulfill your purpose? Right? This helps a lot. Like, whether if you are scrolling and then you stop for 5 seconds and then you ask yourself, is it really fulfilling my purpose? If the answer is yes, you may continue. If no, you need to step back right now, close that shit, and go do the fucking work that really helps fulfilling your purpose. Purpose is the only thing that you need to fulfill in your life that will make a meaning out of your this. Um, Sorry, let me start again. Purpose is the only thing that will help you achieve any meaning out of this life. Otherwise, it will be a only waste of time, waste of resources, waste of the resources of the earth to live a life that has no meaning. Getting my point? So, before doing any, sorry for this. Before doing anything that you do daily, you need to ask yourself, whatever you are doing today, whether it was yesterday, did it really fulfill your purpose? You need to analyze your yesterday. You need to analyze the day after yesterday, the day before yesterday, to see whatever you are doing, is it really fulfilling your purpose? If not, you need to step back and get things to the path that really fulfills your purpose. So now, for any of the practical people, this is really the best way to make meaning out of your life, meaning out of your day, meaning out of your actions, because action is what makes everything beautiful. So now you understand how to become more consistent, how to become more disciplined. And let me tell you that I have a fever right now, because of which my head hurts. I had a cold yesterday, as I recorded in the video, and because of that, I also have a fever today. It's the time of winters, and I am facing the consequences of working out shirtless. To get my point. So, this is how to increase the consistency. That's the only best way that I can tell you, like, to increase consistency, or how to increase your discipline. And there is a whole mindset that I have after these points, if I may explain it to you, that there is a guy, Alex Hormozy, which who told me that there are like two types of things that you do daily in your daily life. One is the things that do fulfill your purpose, and second are the things that do not fulfill your purpose. And the things that you need to do is you need to remove all the things that do not fulfill your purpose, the things that do not make you money, because when I said money is that for me, my purpose is to make money. So right, any things that do not make me money, I remove them. I remove them. Or the things that do not help me make money, I remove them. And all that is left to do for my daily actions is do the things that will help me make money right now, or will help me make money in the near future. So if it might be scrolling Instagram, if it might be I'm so irritated by myself right now. Like, what the fuck am I doing? So, uh, sorry for the ranting. So, if you remove anything that does not fulfill your purpose, does not help you make money, which most of the kids or most of the people are doing right now, is trying to make money. If you remove the things that do not help you make money right now or in the near future, all you have left to do daily is the things that do make you money. So you do those things and you will make money. That's how it works. And you need to do that daily. Sorry. And you need to do those things daily, again and again. And it doesn't matter if you have a fever. It doesn't matter if your health is not right. Like, until unless you're crippled. I don't know if YouTube will ban me for this because I'm not very sure that this word is good or not. Like, he got crippled. I'm sorry. I'm not very familiar with the terms that he used in the foreign that are used as a very bad thing, right? So if you are really like down to earth that you're going to die, of course you need to work on your health. But still, let's say if you have a mild nose cold, you have a mild sore throat, you still need to work. um, I need to work on this. I'm recording videos, this will help. So anything that happens to you, if you are sad, if you're depressed, you still need to work, because action fixes the mind. It doesn't go the other way. Like, action fixes the situation does not fix the actions. So you need to fix your actions. You need to work again and again, deliberately. You need to walk deliberately every single day. Doesn't matter if you are sad, doesn't matter if you're depressed, because those situations doesn't really matter, because the emotions are fleeing. And if you depend on something that is fleeing, you are doomed to fail. Getting? So please work. You need to work hard. And I ranted today, and I think that this video and the day number one video was the worst. Why? Because I think that I didn't articulate my thoughts very well in these videos. In this video, if I have to give an excuse, I would say that because I have a fever right now. But still, I recorded a 18-minute video or a longer video. I thought that I would cut the video at like 10 minutes, but I still recorded the video because I made the promise. And it doesn't matter if I have a fever, but still, it will always be an excuse because I broke my promise some days back. So I still feel bad about it, because breaking a promise is the worst thing. Like, you made a promise to yourself and you broke it. You broke a promise to yourself. It's shameful, right? Sorry, George. Ha! Why do I do this, man? Why do I do this? Why do I say Why do I say? What's the need to say? Why do I need to fill in the places when I do not have any word to put in there? It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. But yeah, I'm sorry that this video was clearly the worst one out of the series. clearly the worst one. But I will fix it. Why? Because if you fail, you go down. And the only way to go from down is up. And I'll go up. And I'll do that. Sorry for this joke of a video. I'll do better tomorrow. I will plan something to talk about tomorrow, and I'll fulfill my duty to make these videos and also make something that will help you as in, I'll scroll Reddit, find a problem that probably I have some experience on solving the problem, and do that. uh, and if you think that I will answer about the problems, that how to get girls, how to impress girls, trust me, I really don't have that much experience in that. And even if I did, I wouldn't talk about that. I'm not really that type of guy to talk about how to get girls. Sorry. Like, I put God first. Girls are only part of life, girls are not life. That's the psychology I believe in. Or that's, I don't know if it's called psychology or whether it's called belief I have, right? So this is also a thing that if you are really after girls, if you haven't made 100K per month, I would advise you, like, please, first to make something out of your life, please. For, it's not only about 100K per month. If you do not have a stable life, if you are not satisfied with the life you have, if you are not satisfied with the life that your parents are living in, you need to first focus on yourself instead of focusing on other girls or the other gender or whatever gender you are interested in, because I only believe that there are two genders and other are all just. I don't think that I should say that here. I will get banned, and it's not my channel, so I won't say anything outrageous because it's my friend's channel, and I don't think that's really appropriate to ban his channels because of my bad words. They are not bad; they're just facts, but still. Sorry for this joke of a video, but I'll do better tomorrow. It's my promise. If I really have to quote something today, is that I daily quote daily is that you need to work hard on your dreams. You need to work yourself. You need to work on yourself. Again, I'll do that again, right? You need to work hard on your dreams. You need to work for yourself. You need to work for your future, because your soul really depends on the dreams that you achieve. And without the dreams, your body is just flesh and bones, because the soul depends solely on the dreams that you have. I think that was the correct way of saying that. But I love you. God loves you. You need to love yourself. You need to love the work that you do. Like the carpenter loves the wood. You need to, and the carpenter loves cutting the wood. And the way that the artist loves painting more than the painting itself. You need to do that. I will talk about this someday, like in a separate video. I'll do that. So it's the time for me to say goodbye. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, recording myself another day for me. I'll be back in another video of me recording myself regularly for 180 days, because I have heard that you are only 6 months of hard work away from living the life you have always wanted. Goodbye. Love you. God loves you.